Dear friends, you have uh, you have probably heard me speak about the philosophy of naive realism, which is the basis of most mainstream science. It is now being questioned, this philosophy, and I thought I'd maybe update you on what naive realism is and why it is facing um, challenges right now among scientists themselves, particularly those who are exploring quantum mechanics. So let's explore the philosophy of naive realism. Naive realism is also known as direct realism. It's a philosophical perspective asserting that the world is perceived directly as it is. The world is perceived directly as it is, without any intervening processes or representations. So, according to naive realism, the objects of perception are the actual objects themselves, possessing properties such as size, shape, and color, which exist independently of being perceived. It's interesting, isn't it? Something that can't be proven, but still it's the basis of mainstream science. This philosophy is foundational to much of mainstream science, which often assumes that the world exists independently of observation and scientific theories. And those scientific theories aim to describe this objective world accurately. However, the advent of quantum mechanics has posed significant challenges to naive realism and, by extension, to scientific realism, which is the belief that scientific theories accurately represent reality. I've always questioned this, by the way. Quantum mechanics, with its counterintuitive principles and phenomena, has forced a reevaluation of these assumptions. So here are the challenges from quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics introduces several concepts that challenge the assumptions of naive realism. Number one, quantum uncertainty and indeterminacy. At the quantum level, particles do not have definite properties until they are observed. This contradicts the naive realist view that objects possess inherent properties regardless of observation. Number two, observer effect. In quantum mechanics, the act of measurement affects the system being observed. This participatory nature of observation suggests that reality is not entirely independent of the observer, challenging the core tenet of naive realism. Number three, non-locality and entanglement. Quantum entanglement shows that particles can be correlated in ways that defy classical intuitions about locality and separability. This phenomenon suggests that the properties of entangled particles are not independent, undermining the naive realist assumption of independent intrinsic properties. And number four, interpretations of quantum mechanics. Various interpretations, such as the many worlds interpretation and cubism, propose that reality is far more complex than naive realism allows. These interpretations suggest that our perception of reality is just one of many possibilities, or that reality is a construct of our perceptions. The challenges posed by quantum mechanics have led to philosophical debates about the nature of reality and the validity of naive realism. Some argue that quantum mechanics supports a form of idealism. I think it goes beyond that. It supports what I would call uh, non-duality. In any case, a form of idealism is current mainstream thinking, where reality is fundamentally mind dependent. I would say even the mind is dependent and modified form of pure consciousness. Many have also proposed that scientific theories are merely tools for predicting observations rather than true descriptions of an objective reality. Scientific realism, which holds that scientific theories describe a mind-independent world, is also under scrutiny. While some forms of scientific realism can accommodate the findings of quantum mechanics, others struggle with the implications of non-locality and observer-dependent phenomena. So, in conclusion, the philosophy of naive realism, which underpins much of mainstream science, is being questioned by the findings of quantum mechanics. The counterintuitive nature of quantum phenomena challenges the assumption of an independent, objective reality that is directly perceived. As science continues to explore the quantum realm, the philosophical implications of these discoveries will likely continue to provoke debate and inspire new ways of understanding reality. I invite your comments and also want to share once again that Digital Dharma, a user's guide to elevating spiritual intelligence and personal well-being, is now available. And you can continue this conversation with me if you want by engaging with my digital twin, digitaldeepak.ai.